Lexiana Letitia Morite over here, but you can call me Lexi Light for short. So I have a second abnormal story time to tell you guys. Okay, so this one is, I'm just titling this one Strange Friend. That's all I'm titling this one. Okay, so in my early 20s, and I bet you think, oh, she's only a teenager. I'm joking. But yeah, in my early 20s, I had moved somewhere that I have never moved before, away from home, just because I wanted to, really. And I was all alone there, and I had no friends because I just moved. But I made a friend with this really cool dude, and he had an afro for days. It was blonde. He wasn't albino, but I just kept calling him my albino friend with the afro, even though he was an albino. And so, we started talking, we started having fun and stuff like that. And we built quite a good friendship. And so one day, I'm home alone. Oh, no, no, I lied. So, yeah, one day I invite him over to my house. And he's telling me about all these crazy things that he has experienced. Like he can see the dead. Like this was like a sixth sense type of situation. And I was like, why did I invite him here? Okay, so he's telling me he can see the dead and he's dead people walking and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just there like, oh my gosh, like, when will I ever make normal friends? So he leaves and I'm there like, okay, let me try and go to sleep because I have a rule, guys. I have a rule. Do not watch scary movies or listen to anything scary when it gets dark, okay? As soon as you see the light shade, like the light fall and it gets dark, forget all of that. Nothing abnormal, okay? I've gone through things. So he leaves and he's told me the story and it's dark outside and I'm just there like, how am I gonna sleep now? Like, how am I gonna sleep? Okay. So I'm in bed, everything is dark because I'm also a strange human being. I do not believe in letting the lights, like, I do not believe in sleeping in lights. Like, everyone else is like, I'm scared, so I'm gonna sleep with the lights on. I'm there like, I'm scared, so I'm gonna sleep with the lights off. Yeah, so I'm totally afraid of sleeping with the light on because of this imagination I had as a kid of like, if aliens were to ever abduct me, like if the lights were on, they would know that I'm awake. So I have to keep the lights off so they don't think I'm home. Anyways, varying to the utmost weirdness. Back to the story. So I'm laid in bed and I'm hearing a noise on my roof. And I'm thinking, what is this? What is this? So in my mind's eye, because I don't believe in the mind's eye, but I do believe if you ask, you get an answer. And so I asked the simple question, what's on my roof? And immediately I saw a picture and it was my friend. My friend was on top of the roof. Like he had, I don't even know how to explain it. He either had flew, but he had no wings, but he was on top of my roof. And so I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like, you know what? This is a crazy imagination, but it happens so many times that I know it's not an imagination. If I ask what's happening, I get an answer and I can see it in my eyes. I can see it at the back of my mind. So I'm there, I'm like laying in bed and I'm like, yo, dudes, like, so this noise is going on for a while and it does sound like something is on top of my roof. And I'm just like there, like, I'm scared. Like, he just told me he sees dead people and now I can see him on top of my roof. Like, oh my gosh, please tell me this is an imagination. Right? So eventually I can't remember what happened, but the noise went away. I went to sleep and I woke up the next morning and I'm thinking, you know what? Before I start going into the weird and wonderful world that I end up living in, I'm gonna ask him if this is actually something that he does or if it's something that he's associated with. So I call him and I'm like, so I heard some noises on top of my roof, and I kind of saw you. Can you please verify if, I sound crazy or if this is something you do? And he's like, I kid you not. He's like, well, I haven't done that in a long time. But yeah, I have been, I can do that. But I haven't done it in a long time. Why do I make friends with weird people? Well, I'm weird too, so that just sums up my answer. So I'm like, oh my gosh, so my imagination, like maybe it wasn't him up there, maybe, but what are the odds of seeing an image at the back of your head of someone potentially being on top of your roof and flying there, and then asking this person and this person going, yeah, I have done this before. Like, please, what are the odds? What are the odds? So I'm just there like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what to do with this friendship. This friendship is too scary for me. It's too scary for me. So I shrug it off like, I'm not scared. I shrug it off like, I put my big girl panties and I'm like, I ain't scared. I'm good. And I keep on this friendship because this is the only person I know. Okay, so time flies. I find out that I'm pregnant. And sadly, I lose that pregnancy. But the weird thing was, when I saw him again and I told him about everything that had gone on, because we hadn't seen each other for like a couple of months, when I saw him again, he goes, well, technically the last time I saw you, there was something about you, like you looked, something about you, and like I knew you were pregnant. Sorry for the pause, but if actions had words attached to them, this would be a whole bunch of different things being said. But yeah, I'm just looking at this guy thinking, all right, so what did this glow look like? And he proceeds to tell me he saw something in like my womb, and he could see like a light, like an energy of some sort. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, if that's the case, why didn't you tell me? And he's like, well, I didn't know how to say it. Like, it's just, I didn't know how to say it. And I'm just there like, yo, guys. So I proceed with this friendship. Now, mind you, I'm a Christian. And I was an avid Christian then as well. So I'm basically doing what Christians do and telling this guy, hey, I know about this Christ, and he loves everyone, and I don't know if you want to know him too. Like, let's get a relationship going. I'm bigging up my man, innit? I'm bigging up the G. So I'm doing that for a while. He's resisting. And then eventually one day, out of the blue, he's like, I need your help. Literally, I can't live anymore. I want to die. Like, literally, I just want to end it. Like, end it. And I'm just there like, don't say that. Like, don't say that. There's always hope. So we continue this conversation. And then I go back to, hey, you know about Jesus. Jesus loves you and he will always love you, right? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you want to make the prayer of salvation? You might as well get saved if you're going to do something to yourself, which I hope you don't. um he's like, yeah, I just want to feel free. So I'm like, cool. So we make the prayer of salvation. Wow. We have the prayer of salvation, as I am saying, you're one with Christ, something really strange happens. I don't see it, but I hear it. And it's like music. So I'm saying goodbye to him. Cool. We end the conversation there. I never see him again. But music, I remember this music. It sounded like a celebration. It sounded like an actual celebration. And I remember hearing this music. I wasn't playing music at all, but I remember hearing this music, actual celebration, like a party, like a welcome home party, like type of situation going on. And then all of a sudden I started getting really, really happy. And then I was really happy. And I was dancing, and then I had to play music, and I was so excited. And I remember calling somebody going, I just heard music. Like, I heard music and I heard excitement. I heard a bunch of people like sounding like they were really happy about something. Really happy about something. And so I remember, like, there's a part in the Bible that says, heaven rejoices when a saint comes home, or something like that. And I was like, yo, I have never been able to hear that, but this time I could hear it. It was incredible, guys. Okay, so I end here because that was the end of my friendship with my friend. If you like this video, please subscribe, please share. Please don't share. That's a lie. Don't share. But please subscribe. Please press the bell icon below to get notified for more videos I will upload about my crazy and wonderful life. And please comment down below if you've had any experience similar or anything. Comment down below. I would like to hear what your experiences have been. I would like to know that I am not the only crazy person out here, okay? I'd like to know that. Thank you, guys. See you later. Bye.